Hey guys, welcome to the show. I'm Rantoinette. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you watching. We got a lot of stories to go through today. Some of them funny, some of them pretty tragic, some of them pretty interesting. You'll have to stick around for that. We got a lot of stuff going on in the news today. Ro Khanna says that he has the congressional votes to get the Epstein file legislation going. Of course, it's not releasing the Epstein files, it's just getting the votes to actually get the ball rolling, which, I'm still under the impression that none of this shit is going to happen, but I do appreciate Ro Khanna and Thomas Massie doing what they're doing. The Florida Surgeon General is busy bragging about not doing any research before he gets rid of school vaccine mandates. So, the downward spiral of the medical community in America. SCOTUS allows Donald Trump to fire the FTC commissioner, and it is against precedent for doing that. And he got rid of a non-compete clause, which Biden had gotten. Biden had gotten rid of a non-compete clause, and Donald Trump is bringing that all back. We got 22 days before the government shutdown, and it seems like that Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries are both trying to help the Republicans. God damn, man, we need some fucking fighters. And let's see, is there anything else? Yeah, Scott Bessent, the Treasury Secretary, almost gets into a fight with Donald Trump's housing finance chief. And that's the same guy who is looking for mortgage fraud to see if they can fire some people at the Fed, because Donald Trump wants to lower interest rates, and he's not having a lot of luck with the people that are there, so he's trying to find a way to fire them. Anyway, we got a lot more stories other than that. Before I get started, if you wouldn't mind please liking and subscribing, I'd really appreciate it. It helps me out in the algorithmics, and I will sing your praises and I will dance at your wedding, all sexy style, just for you. Okay. Okay, we'll start off with the most salacious story of today. I mean, it doesn't have a lot of gravitas, but it is certainly funny, and I would much rather start off with something a little funny rather than something so goddamn serious. So, if you remember, maybe a month or two back, the Wall Street Journal released an article about Donald Trump attending Jeffrey Epstein's 50th birthday party in 2003. And they said that they had a copy of a card, a homemade card that Donald Trump made, where he wrote this kind of weird, kind of creepy little limerick. And he apparently drew a woman around the dirty little limerick, secretive little kind of creepy thing. And they said that they had possession of this, and that's why they did the article. And of course, everybody in right-wing MAGA said it was bullshit and it was big lies, even though the Wall Street Journal is notoriously a Republican publication. And of course, Donald Trump, as per usual, Donald Trump's like, it's all fake news, it's a lie, it's all a big old hoax. And he decided he was going to sue the Wall Street Journal for $10 million, or is it 10 billion? Fuck, I don't know. Numbers don't really mean anything anymore, but Donald Trump was really pissed off about it. He also said that he never drew any pictures, and then immediately internet sleuths out there found pictures of little doodles that Donald Trump did of, New York skyline scenes and buildings and what have you. So he does do that. Even Donald Trump Jr.'s like, I'm doing Donald Trump Jr.'s voice just like his dad. Just imagine me really coked out. My father has never, ever drawn a picture in my life. It's like, dude, you're just telling me that you have never really spent a lot of time with your dad. Your dad doesn't love you, man. He doesn't love any of you. The only one he loves is Ivanka, and that's because he wants to have the spicy tango with his own little daughter. Yeah. Anyway, so I don't know if it was the $1 billion lawsuit that Donald Trump was going after the Wall Street Journal over, but they decided that they were going to just go ahead and release it. And here it is, folks. There it is in all of its regalia. It is pretty rudimentary looking little picture, I guess, but it is just like they described it in the article. It's got the whole, Donald Trump writes this it's got voiceover at the top. And this is, I guess, the voiceover voice. There must be more to life than having everything. Donald Trump. Yes, there is, but I won't tell you what it is. Jeffrey. Nor will I, since I also know what it is. Donald. We have certain things in common, Jeffrey. Jeffrey. Yes, we do have some things, come to think of it. Donald. Enigmas never age. Have you ever noticed that? As a matter of fact, I have. It was clear to me the last time I saw you. I don't even want to fucking know what that was, And Donald, a pal is a wonderful thing. Happy birthday, and may every day be another wonderful secret. Yet again, creepy as fuck. And just to show you at the bottom of the screen, in a kind of a pubic hair fashion, Donald Trump wrote the word Donald. And, we've all seen Donald Trump's signature. It looks like an EKG from a heart attack because it just scribbles up and down like this. And there it is. And, of course, right-wing MAGA is, losing their fucking mind over this. And, they're saying that's not even Donald Trump's signature. It's like, dog, that is totally Donald Trump's signature. I mean, we've all seen Donald Trump's signature. He does it in Sharpie on everything. It looks like that damn thing was drawn with a fucking Sharpie. So, anyway, it's silliness. I guess that the lawsuit that Donald Trump is trying to do with the Wall Street Journal is not going to go through because, hey, there's the picture. And we've all seen it now, so we can all move on and know that Donald Trump, yet again, is buddies, best friends. Enigmas never die. We share secrets together. Wonderful, wonderful secrets. And, I've gotten past the whole, from the Donald Trump's first term with the whole, the walls are closing in on Donald. The walls will never close in on Teflon Don, especially now in the second term when he's going full fascist and nobody's standing up to him. But at the same time, we can all laugh at this. And by the way, I wanted to also include this just as a little Donald Trump, bookend on this story. Donald Trump goes to the U.S. Open. Apparently he was getting a little bit too much heat in Washington with all the Epstein victims in town. He could just feel his skin burning. And he goes to the U.S. Open here in New York, and he gets booed a little bit. Oh, by the way, I just wanted to point this out, that guy he's standing right beside is, I believe, the CEO of Rolex, which is a Swiss company, which Donald Trump recently just put like a 39% tariff on Switzerland. And I don't know if we'll find out in a couple weeks if Donald Trump takes the tariffs off of Switzerland, that this little meeting here in the Rolex private booth that Donald Trump came to visit. By the way, the U.S. Open is generally sponsored by Rolex. That's why you see all the the clocks at the U.S. Open. When you watch it on TV, it all says Rolex, so it's sponsored by Rolex. And so that's why he is at the U.S. Open and getting booed by New Yorkers in the city. Not many people there yet. They don't seem to be very happy. Couple of claps. Got the whole crew there. You got Pam Bondi. You got Caitlin Levitt. Leave it out, darling. His wife, Melania. No, wait. That's not his wife, Melania. That's another one of these... another one of the, I thought that was Melania. It's not Melania. That's somebody else. So Donald Trump loves ladies. He loves them. I believe this is his granddaughter or something like that. But not a roaring amount of applause for the president. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that here in New York, we're still not fans of the Don. I wish that the rest of America had listened to us back in 2016 when, like, I have conservative relatives and they were all down to vote for Donald Trump in 2016. And I kept telling them, it's like, this guy is a scam artist. He's a con artist. He is a fake real estate guy. He is absolutely full of shit. Trust me, I'm a New Yorker. I know. And, I guess libtard. They don't really care about me. And they went ahead and voted for him anyway. I would ask them how it's working out for them, but I don't really think that they care. They just did not want a liberal in the White House. But anyway, that's just a little update for Donald Trump. I just wanted to show you that. I thought it was pretty funny. The whole, it's fake news. I never draw pictures. I've never drawn anything. Oh, I drew that one. Oh, I drew those buildings too. Oh, I never wrote that. Oh, I never used the word enigma. That's not even in my lexicon. Lexicon is not even in my lexicon. I don't even know how I learned that. It was on the zeitgeist. Oh my God, I'm finding all kinds of words that I never used before. But Jeffrey Epstein and I were both enigmas. Total enigmas. Anyway, funny stuff, huh? Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, please like and subscribe. Keep rocking.